I love talking about one of our top beauty items sold here at HSN. And one of the easiest way for you to win the war on aging is to properly cleanse and exfoliate your skin, right? Well, we're gonna do it every day with Michael Todd. And in fact, if you go to their website, or you go to Ulta, or you go to Kohl's, wherever you go, everywhere you go, this unit is $89, okay? So $89. They don't include the case like we're going to include. It is the same exact cleansing system, not $89. It's only $54. $54. Better yet, a $10 bill is gonna get it home. We're also gonna go ahead and give you the carrying case so when you travel, you've got it with you. Look how quickly, and we're gonna share with you that this removes all of that waterproof makeup that we've all been wearing, all that no transfer long wearing makeup that we've all been wearing, and also help to get in those pores and get out all of that gook. Because rubbing just doesn't do it, right? Look, she's been rubbing here since we started this presentation, right? Wait till you see what Michael Todd, because it's not only sonic, we're now using antimicrobial brushes, so no more bacteria going inside of those pores. It's all free shipping and handling. It's the one pass wonder, and we've got it for you in gorgeous colors. Erica Parker is the Vice President of Education for Michael Todd. She's also a licensed celebrity esthetician. You have seen Michael Todd Sonic Cleansing System, which is the first Sonic Cleansing System with antimicrobial brush heads. That's what we love. Stop the regrowth of all that bacteria on those bristles. You just choose one of these beautiful colors. We only have a couple hundred of these between the colors, and that's it. Never to be done again at this price.
That's it.
So we're gonna share with you, we've got 5 beautiful, okay, we're gonna show you here. We've got 5 beautiful patterns. The hippie, chic, the English garden, the purple floral, or the Hawaiian bliss, and then for the guys, we've got that carbon fiber. Now, here's our solid colors. We've got it in the purple Majesty last call. Pretty in pink, that's our Beauty Report pink, electric blue, the peach teeny very limited, as well as the pearl white. It's $10. Let me ask you this. With 3 speed settings, customized settings on this, what if I told you $10 will save your skin? Dermatologists worldwide recommend that everybody using Sonic technology. Would you ever imagine brushing your teeth without Sonic technology? Why? Because it gets in there and removes all that plaque. I can't imagine now not washing my face without Sonic technology.
And that's the thing. It really doesn't matter, you know, what our skin issue is, whether it's skin sagging or uneven skin tone or even enlarged pores, maybe fine lines and wrinkles. All the experts agree.
Right.
It's just like all the experts agree, you know, we need to sleep 8 hours a night. We need to drink more water. All the experts agree that we need to cleanse the day off our face. And there literally is no better tool than the Michael Todd Soniclear.
Nothing. Nothing. This is this whole problem solution. What's our problem? Getting our makeup off. Getting in those pores. A clean pore is an invisible pore, right, ladies? Look at the before, and I want to walk through all of this because a lot of us just think our fingers are doing a great job.
Yeah, so you saw me remove the makeup off my hand in real life. This is under a black light, okay? We took a model and we applied fluorescent makeup to both sides of her forehead, and that's what you're seeing on the top of your screen. Then on the bottom of your screen, where you still see a little bit of that yellow fluorescent makeup because she's under a black light, that's what's caught in the pores and caught in the wrinkles after she's washed with her hands alone and a cleanser. But let's look at the slide next to that. Absolutely no trace of fluorescent makeup caught in the wrinkles, caught in the pores. That's after she's used the Soniclear and a cleanser. That's why we all need to be cleansing with this. Hands down. Most important thing you can do in your skincare routine. Any anti-aging dermatologist will tell you the most important first step in any skincare routine is prepping your skin first. Otherwise, all those serums and all those creams they're applying afterwards, how are they ever gonna get to where they need to get? Because there's that makeup, there's that dead skin, there's stuff in the pores. So this is how we're gonna do it. And it's at this price today.
Oh, please.
Are you kidding me?
We just shared with you at Michael Todd's website. And I cannot stress enough, and I've been shopping with you for beauty over a decade here at HSN, sitting on this couch for over 6 years talking to you about beauty. And I wanna thank everyone for letting me come into your homes and share what I think about beauty and all the research that I do on beauty. And I really do live, eat, sleep beauty. The most important thing you have got to be doing is properly cleansing your skin at any age. Whether you're a teenager and you've got a teenager who's breaking out. Maybe you're someone in your 70s, you're saying, I don't understand why my skin is so saggy, or my skin is patchy and dry. I don't understand why my pores are so enlarged, right? You've got to go ahead and step into the new technology of Sonic, but not just any Sonic. There's a lot of different Sonic systems out there. Unfortunately, a lot of them, and 99.9% of them, do not have the antimicrobial bristles. And a lot of them, just the outside of the head moves. This whole entire head is moving, giving you that 360 degrees of true Sonic.
Yeah, true Sonic. So we actually
and antimicrobial.
And antimicrobial that only Michael Todd brings you. So what you're seeing on your screen right now, we actually had to slow it down. Okay? Because what you're getting today is 20,000 brush bristles moving at 300 times per second. That's wild, 300 times per second. So when I go ahead and activate my Soniclear, it's moving so fast that you can hardly see, right? Look what happens when I turn it off. You might be able to catch a glimpse of it getting turned back on. Hardly any movement. It's that sonic beat that not only gives us a deep cleanse, it also exfoliates the skin every single day. And Annie, we know that when we age, that process of shedding old skin and growing new skin really starts to slow down.
Everything slows down.
Everything
my joints,
slows down.
my brain, everything.
I love it. So what you're seeing right now on your screen, you're seeing that true state-of-the-art Sonic technology, not a spinning brush, not a battery-operated vibrating brush. It's able to get into the pores, get into the very, very bottom of the pore, okay? Think about that, into the bottom of the pore to remove all that gunk and grime. That if you're cleansing right now with a washcloth, you're only skimming the surface, right? Or even if you're using a spinning brush, you're only cleansing the surface. This is gonna get to the bottom of the pore and the deepest depth of the wrinkle, and that's why we all need to be using this.
Okay, here's what's happening. I'm gonna start to give you some updates. I knew this was gonna happen. This is a very popular item. Every time that we bring the Michael Todd Sonic Cleansing System here, it sells out. This is only I want you to think about $10 for you to get this home right now and experience an amazing cleanse you haven't ever felt before unless you've used Sonic before. Okay, so the Peach Teeny is completely sold out. Okay, they're glued down. That was a trick.
We got you.
You guys did that on purpose to me. Yeah, it's glued. That one is completely sold out. We're gonna be losing the pink, the Hawaiian. The point is if you're not ordering, this is the biggest and best value that Michael Todd has ever put together in Sonic Cleansing. We've never done 5 interest-free credit card payments. And I'm really gonna stress value because if you go to their website, you go to any website selling Michael Todd right now, this is $90, just this unit. We're also going to give you the travel carrying case, again, so it's easy for you to travel with your brush. You're not just gonna throw this in one of those Ziploc bags, right? It actually comes with a hardbound case, so when you do travel, it's protected, your bristles aren't all messed up, and you don't have to worry about this turning on and kind of wearing itself out by the time you get to your trip. It's like, wait a minute. Why is my battery dead? I charged this up. Now you don't have to worry about it because now it's in a hardbound case. But point being, $10. What would you give to not have that one big pimple, right? That always seems to pop up at the worst time, right? Because that pore's clogged. What would you give to not have to go ahead and rip your face off by using all these different washcloths and use the micellar water and this and that, right? We go through all these different steps. This is the easiest, most effective way. And I have to point out, this brush is so gentle. And I know a lot of you are saying, Amy, some of these brushes, they rip your face off. This is so soft. Don't forget, we've got our extended holiday return policy until the end of January. If you want to return this, if it's a gift for someone, and right now we've got the biggest, best colors still available for you. So think about this, for $10.80, you're giving someone a $100 cleansing system. There's 3 speed settings on this, an automatic timer, so you standardize your cleansing process for consistent results, but the easiest way for you to look younger is to allow all of your lotions and potions work better, and this is gonna allow it to happen.
Look at that pattern too. I mean, yes, it's all about performance. Yes, it's all about making our skin better. Look how fun and funky fresh the patterns are. They just make you feel good. And I wanna take a chance to show you again on my hand in case you missed it at the top of the show, okay? So I've applied 3 long wear makeups on my hand. But the important thing to remember here is if you're not wearing makeup, this is gonna be your SPF, or maybe your CC cream, or maybe even just the pollution in the air mixing with our sweat. This is what's on our hand, and I want you to see what happens. I'm at my sink, cleansing just like I would in my bathroom, and I'm gonna add a nice cleanser, a good cleanser, and I'm starting to work at that product, okay?
I mean, you're really working it.
I'm going at it. I am not going easy on this. And I'm at 5 seconds.
And most of us,
6,
if
7,
we're wearing,
8,
this is, it could be
9,
our
10.
foundation. That's all we're doing.
Our skin colored foundation, you can't even see. You don't know.
That's true. You don't even know it's there.
You don't know it's there. That's the dangerous thing. So you just saw me go out there for 10 seconds. Look at what's still there. I might have moved it around a little bit. Now watch this. This is gonna blow your mind. 1, 2, 3. All of it's gone.
Look at
All
that.
of it is gone. That is it, ladies. That is why we need this. None of us are exempt from washing the day off our face.
No.
Whether we wear makeup or not.
I'm gonna walk you through the colors and let you know what we still have available. So again, this is only for this show. This is it. You're not gonna see Erica anywhere else for host pick. It's only for this show. And it's never been this affordable price. Never been. $10 to get home. Like I said, this is a $100 unit day in and day out. And we've got all the fun colors. There's 100 left of the hippie chic. Then we only have about 80 left, and this is perfect for all the guys. So this is what we are calling the...
That's the carbon fiber.
Carbon fiber. Right next to that, this is that beautiful English garden. There's like 80 left of that English garden. Right next to that purple floral, 50 left. So these will all go out. The Hawaiian Bliss, we've got 80. Peach Teeny, sold out. That Beauty Report pink, there's 50 left. Of that beautiful purple, and it's like a pearlized purple, it's called Purple Majesty, there is 80 left of that. The pearl white, we've got 150 left of, and then that beautiful electric blue, there's 20. My point being is these will all sell out. Everything is limited. Have fun with your colors. We have 5 minutes or sell out. And again, every beauty routine should start off with properly cleansed skin. The best gift you can give yourself is gorgeous looking skin, right? Have your makeup application go on better. Have your pore size start to look smaller. It's all because a cleansed pore is an invisible pore. So I don't care what your age is. You could be 15, you could be 85. Your skin will look better with sonic cleansing. There is no doubt about it, no matter what your skin issue is. Whether it's lines and wrinkles, whether it's your makeup application. How many of us are wearing long foundations? You don't know if that's off or not. The only way you can tell is if you sonically cleanse it out and remove it. These days, all of our makeup, everything is so incredibly long wearing. How do we get it off? We don't even know.
It's long wear makeup. There's waxes,
Lord, yes.
There's parabens. You take all that and you push that at the bottom of your pore and leave it there, that's a recipe for disaster. If you're wondering, like,
that's a good old breakout. That's a pimple you're gonna have for a good month and a half.
You got it, girl.
He's sitting around for a long time.
And it's stretching out those pores. You know, we're wondering, why do I have those enlarged pores in my nose area? Why do I have it across the bridge of my cheeks here? Is it because your washcloth isn't getting into the pore to remove it? Well, this will. Is it because your spinning brush is just skimming the surface?
Or your fingers can't get in there to get, you know, being a licensed esthetician, that's, I'm sure, one of the biggest problems. It's like, why, as we get older, do our pores look huge?
Yeah, it's so true. And it's because of the stuff stuck in there day in and day out, stretching them out. But you are going to be amazed at how quickly they return down and shrink back down to size once they're cleaned out properly. And what better way to do it than with the only brand bringing you a patent-pending antimicrobial protection.
Good point, good point.
Okay, so think about it. You know, we're using these brushes every single day, right? They're wet. They've got skin cells, moisture, makeup, and then they're sitting on our bathroom counter. Perfect breeding ground for bacteria. And then every day we're
moist and dark. There you go. I know.
It's a little bacteria farm right there. And then you're taking that brush thinking you're doing the right thing, sonic cleansing, and then you're spreading that bacteria onto your skin.
So every other brush system out there, you're the only ones that have this antimicrobial brush.
Yeah, not only is the Michael Todd dermatologist approved, the Soniclear, it also has a patent pending antimicrobial protection with brush bristles that have 99% protection against stain and odor causing bacteria.
So everybody else that's using a different system, you've got what we're gonna share with you, all that bacteria going back in your skin.
Very likely, yes.
Can we show that again? If you're using another system, not Michael Todd's with the antimicrobial brush, let me share with you the amount of bacteria you are pushing into your pores.
Look at that. What you're seeing on your screen, all that blue, the slide, the circle with the blue, that's bacteria on an unprotected surface. That's your washcloth. That's anything else you're cleansing with. Look at the other slide. 99% reduction in bacteria. That's because of that patent-pending, dermatologist-approved antimicrobial brush head that only Michael Todd brings you.
Look at that. I'm telling you, it is the best cleansing system when you're looking at antimicrobial bristles, period, on the market. And if you go to Michael Todd's website right now, the same exact one, and again, it's easy to take the heads off and on, so again, it's not like they're difficult. This is $90, okay? Plus shipping and handling. Today it's free shipping. We've got our extended holiday return policy, so you have till the end of January And right there on the bottom, we're gonna share with you our sweepstakes winner. So thank you so much, Snowflake. We have one of these on its way to you. So get social with us at HSN, #BeautyReport. But I think one of the most important things tonight is that you're taking good care of yourself. Even though we're talking about holiday host pick, and yes, maybe we're gonna start shopping early for others, I highly recommend you start shopping for yourself tonight. I did kind of selfishly build this show around you, because I know you're gonna see a bigger difference in your skin when it's properly cleansed. And we spend so much money and so much time looking in that mirror, trying to look younger and feel better about ourselves, when a lot of times we can't, because we can't have our skincare work because it's sitting on top of clogged pores. Today, release the pores. Let the pores go commando, ladies.
Let them breathe.
Let them breathe. And you can do it once they're cleansed properly. So let me take you again through all the colors. We see so many of you ordering this, over 800 ordered. This is the only show, the only presentation, and it's a $10 bill. Think about it, Sonic cleanser systems out there, they're $200, $300. You know, and then you're spending $40 or $50 per brush. We're giving you the brush with the antimicrobial patented system. In fact, we're gonna show you a different website right now at Michael Todd's. It's $89, and you don't get the case. So I want you to really think about that. And then you don't get flex pay. Ha ha. Mon cher. We have that for $10.
$101.
Look at this value. Only today, only for our Beauty Report girls, with a couple hundred, that's it. Okay, electric, so here's what's happening. I love it. Look, they glued them all down for us. So.
Rip it off.
I'm gonna rip it off. Maybe not, good
Wow.
Lord.
Here, let me help you
Somebody
out.
went crazy with the glue gun.
Wow.
Never mind, I'm sorry.
You want some help? You want to make this a partner? You got it, there you go.
Oh, I don't know my own strength. No, I don't, obviously. Oh, there we go. Tangerine's gone. I'm gonna start peeling these away. Here's what's happening. We're gonna have some fun tonight, right? The pretty, okay, pink is gone. Oh, they're daring us.
Let's do it. Nice.
You know I'm taking boxing
You must be
now.
working out.
I am. Can you tell?
Yeah.
All right, here's what we're down to. So we're down to the wire. All kidding aside, we're having fun with Michael Todd. I really want you to get it home and just try it. And you're not even spending $100, not even spending $54. You're gonna be spending today a $10 bill. So we've got it in the hippie chic, we've got it in the black, English rose, the beautiful purple floral, the Hawaiian, we've got it in pearl purple or in the white. This is it, 10 bucks gets it home, almost 1,000 of these ordered. So again, it is something I believe in so much, and I know once you try it, just one time, and it's not pulling or tugging on your skin, you're gonna say to yourself, why did I wait so long? But I'm glad you did, because tonight is the biggest and the best value Michael Todd has ever done.